Oh my god, are you kidding me? Bro. Okay. So I had lecture yesterday. After lecture, I went home, played a bit of soccer, and I went to sleep. Slept from like 7 to like 1 a.m. I slept from like 4 a.m. to like 10 a.m. and then from 10 a.m. to like 1 p.m. So I've spent the past like 14, 15 hours asleep since 1 p.m. I've been awake, obviously, since then. Just been fucking around, doom scrolling a little bit, scrolling on Discord, um, going through chat logs, and talking as well. Um, but can't dodge this forever. So, dude, I don't even want to think about anything. I don't want to. I don't want to think. I've been melting my brain. You know when you like go and like scroll on Instagram, but it's like I've thought about this, bro. It's not about the scroll. It's about the next scroll. Like it's like like I'll comment to a post, and then I'm instantly in the I'm poised to scroll off of it instantly. Like I've thought about this sometimes where if for some reason Instagram you had to watch a full video, like it was a built-in part of the UI, or they changed the UI from an infinite scroll to a next thing we do hickey, you know what I mean? Just some kind of friction. I probably wouldn't use it as much, you know? Um, because it's genuinely like a brain melt in a sense. I had that this morning as well. 1 p.m. Uh, if you consider that morning. But after I woke up, I was just doing that for a bit. It was genuinely brain melting. I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to get up because I knew I had math later to do. So, um, you know what? Should I share my screen as well? Because I'm not sharing my screen because I just have like fucking YouTube up. Um, you know what? You know what? I should just leave the screen sharing on because that will keep me accountable to not fucking open up Discord. Or I'll just open it on my phone. Whatever. Um. Okay. I'll put in like a quick session. I'll try and be out of here by like 8 p.m. hopefully. And I'll go eat. I guess if I can yap for a bit. Um, Yesterday, I went to go juggle against a wall. By the way, um, I don't, I guess this is a thing kind of everywhere, even places with cultures of like football cages. It's kind of hard to find a wall to like bounce against. Okay, because my dream spot is some kind of grassy area where I can have a wall to just pass against and juggle. But I couldn't find that, so I instead at a basketball court or at the wall of a high school. I was juggling. I was barefoot because I'm used to juggling with bare feet more because I'm doing it at home a lot. Um, that's kind of annoying. I went to the elementary that's attached nearby, and it was not very pleasant. There was grass, sort of, but you know when kids play outside, they kind of tear up the grass and stuff. So I was basically just juggling on like a dirt patch, because the dirt patch had wood chips and rocks on it, so that was very unpleasant. The basketball court was a lot more pleasant to juggle, to walk around and juggle on barefoot. So that was nice. And I met some kids from local high school and we played some soccer. Um, Now, these kids, I thought they would have been older. These kids were like eighth grade, man. And they weren't very good at soccer. So I kind of felt bad. Or like, not felt bad, but it was weird when we started playing is like, I guess the point I'm getting at is I kind of forgot that you get some kind of social currency from being good at sports. And I'm not saying I'm some fucking soccer legend or anything, but I literally just wanted to go over and play and pass around and play two touch or something. But these kids, like, they weren't good enough to like have the ability to play two touch, like in the air, much at all. And it was kind of weird in the ways that having this social currency given to me unfolded, because like, okay, I showed up like like okay, like I started juggling and I kicked against the wall, the fence, and I stopped because it wasn't really, the ball wasn't bouncing back, so I kind of stopped. I started juggling in place, and then they like started to juggle, or like kind of like copy that, and like I showed up barefoot, and then so they like took their shoes off to like play soccer with as well, and like, or it's like I asked to like play with them, right, and they're like, oh, and it's like, and like one of the guys asked me like, oh, you want to use your ball or like our ball or something, and I'm like, I don't know, man, it's like your call, like this is your guys's, like, this is your school, your, but it was kind of weird. It's like, not weird. I mean, it makes sense if you like think about it, but it's just, it was weird for me because I'm not used to like social currency, not in a very long time at least, kind of given to me, and of course it's not those things where it's like, it's not formal, right? It's just that, you know, the focal point of the conversation or the center of the room kind of shifts, and it's weird that it's shifted to me, because that was like a weird feeling, because I don't know, I just wanted to play, bro, and it's like they're like asking me like shit. I mean, fuck. I went to like, I was just juggling for a bit. And they're like, oh, how do you juggle? Or like, I was like, we were juggling around, and these guys they weren't really successful at it. So I was like, hey, maybe you guys want to take some shots on net, because that's like a pretty popular thing amongst, I don't know, people warming up or fooling around. So we did that for a while, and I took like a shot, right, and it's like, and they were like, one of the kids was like, oh, how do you take a power shot or whatever, and the kid's shot was not bad, by the way. It's not that good, but it's like, it wasn't bad, and it's like, now there's an age difference and like a skill gap as well, right? Like I said I was in uni when they asked, but it's like, I don't know, man. I'm just a guy, bro. Don't look to me, bro. Like I don't. I think my answer for this question was like, I don't know. You just kind of do it. Like in the moment, obviously. Like I asked some questions about. I think one guy was asked about how to defend. Um, I asked some stuff as well. If he's played in a formal game or game with positions, I asked if he's heard about like jockeying versus like being a guy who like kind of presses versus a guy who like covers, sort of thing. And he said he's heard of it, so I didn't really have much to say after that. I was like, yeah, it's all you really have to know. That I can at least give. Obviously, there's an infinite skill ceiling. That's just all I can explain, right? That's kind of where my level ends. But no, it's interesting. It's interesting and kind of weird being having this like social currency bestowed upon me. And I had this similar thing as well when me and a friend were at Minru, went to play soccer with some guys. I literally was like, I don't know, I was a little nervous, right? Because like I don't, it's just randoms. But there's a couple guys went to play soccer. Turns out they weren't really that good. I guess the guys who are better at soccer, they probably play like at club or something, so they don't really have that much time to just be kicking around on a random weekday. I don't know. That's my assumption, because a lot of these people are not good at soccer, which is fine. I've played for many years, right? So, you know, I can like hold my own in terms of reading where I should be positionally, or even on a technical level, like not related to the game state, but just in terms of passing, receiving, control. Like I can hold my own, right, decently. Um, but a lot of these people aren't. But it's kind of interesting as well because one of these guys in like the group of randoms who joined later, he's one of those more hot-headed types. You know what I mean? Teenage boy, if you can picture. Um, I wouldn't like. He's not a bully, obviously, and bully's a very loaded word. But it's the kind of character you'd imagine in some like Disney movie bully type. Not to that extreme level, but you know, there's a confidence leaning into arrogance depending on what you think his baseline worth is. Um, but you know, there's sort of that that cocky teenage boy kind of thing, and it's interesting how I feel like I was given social currency because of my ability on the ball, and I guess not just that, also like strength, because that's kind of a thing you need. But like you know what I mean, right? Just like the fact that I am good at kicking the ball around kind of gave me some type of social currency. Like with a lot of these, I feel like um it's like for example, we're gonna set a game up or something. I don't know, like he was like, "Hey, you like Andrew, you want to be team captain and like pick team captains as in like it's just a name for when you're in the schoolyard and two guys will take turns picking people for each team." And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what do you why like I'm just a guy, bro. Like I'm not some authoritative, you know what I mean? Like it just feels weird to have, again, because I'm not used to having social currency put on me in a very long time. Um, Maybe the last time that could have happened was like being a CBC in China or something, because you have some sort of social currency as part of being Western born. I mean, I still think it's bullshit, but it's a thing that happens. But it's different because it's more of an exotic kind of way. This is just straight social currency. So I don't know. It's weird though. It's like a weird. It's like I'm just kicking the ball around, bro. Why are you asking me to make decisions? Or like why are you asking me for advice in the other case? Okay, I guess the advice thing makes sense, but even in terms of like what we do, like it almost feels like it's like I'm looked at for that. Like I can give you advice, but don't ask me to make decisions on anything else we're doing, bro. Like I don't know, like after shooting around for a bit, I feel like I was getting a little bored, the guys was getting a little bored, so I like suggested to like just play like a small sided game, you know, like 2v2, and it's like, well, initially it was actually just attacking one side, and we just restart like upon defending team regaining the ball. But eventually switched to like just two small nets, because I could sense the guys getting a little bored. I could sense the guys were getting a little bored, sorry. But it just feels weird. It's like, because I've never been a person who was looked to for any decisions. Um, so it just feels weird to have that put upon me, and the only common thread among here is that I am the better soccer player. So it just feels weird having that kind of social currency put upon you. Like it's nice, I guess, but like I don't know, like don't ask me, bro. Like you figure it out. Fuck you mean like I don't know. Um, that's nice. And I remember why, and I'm starting to remember why in high school I put so much of my identity around sports, because yeah, it gives you a social currency, it gives you some authority, it makes arrogance into confidence, right? When arrogance is your idea of yourself being more than what your level is, what your worth, what your command, what your authority is, it does give you earned confidence. And I guess having so many years out from doing any organized sports and spending these past couple years in a sort of chud lifestyle, where I've been sort of in the mud, so to speak. Um, I've been in the mud academically, health wise, financially. Like it's been kind of rough. I'll be honest with you. So it just, you know, it feels weird to have someone look towards you, not look up, but you get the sense of what I'm putting down, right? Like it's such a it's like I'm worth something now. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? And because I'm worth something now, you're gonna ask me to make decisions on things. Like what the, like, dude, don't fucking ask me, bro. I don't know what to tell you, man. Let's just play, like. But yeah, I'm starting to remember why I put so much of my identity around sports in high school, cause yeah, it gives you confidence, it gives you social currency, it gives you something to base your image of yourself around. Um, so, by the way, I think it honestly is more fun to play with people who are like good though. Like I went to pickup and these guys were like actually good. A lot of this is Sunday league, right? So it's in the sense of like I'm still technically in terms of technique better than a lot of these guys, but they can hold their own. That's like the actual fun thing is when you play against guys who can hold their own, right? Because these are older guys, right? Which means that they're not as, they're not fucking 20 anymore, but they can still read the game, right? They can still. Now, of course, doesn't mean they're fucking, you know, brilliant vision, through ball pass, whatever the fuck. Doesn't need to be. Just, you know, basic stuff. Staying goal side when out of possession, if you that is your place. Or if not, then maybe when you regain, then you're one of the guys attacking, right? Like it's just guys who can hold their own. It makes it more fun. And then of course in that case, I was not given the social currency. I wasn't looked to for anything. No one asked me to make any decisions. No one asked me how to do X, Y, or Z. I know I wasn't the focal point in that situation. So like I like again, I'm like not hedging, but I'm like I can see the relation of skill relative to others to some kind of um, center of gravity in a social situation being placed upon me, right? Um, like I was just another guy at the Sunday League pickup with guys who could actually play. So I don't know. It's interesting to think about, I guess. Um, like I'm just thinking, like, do people play soccer for ego, right? Increase their skills to increase their floor, to increase their status claims, which can boost their confidence, like earned confidence, right? Turn arrogance into confidence type of thing. Maybe. I don't know. I can say I should do it for fun. That's why I'm doing it when no one's watching. But I don't know. It's it's interesting, I guess, how intangible it is. Any kind of social currency. Right. In this case, I built it and demonstrated it through sporting proficiency. But you could do this with taste, art, music, money. Um, your dad's got connections. Your dad owns the bank. Your dad owns a company. Whatever the fuck, you know. There's a lot of you're in a fraternity. You're in a sorority. You know there's a lot of, but it's always so intangible, but it always has such power, I think. Well, not just I think, it just does. I mean, measurably so. In the sense that, not measurably so, but in the sense that it's displacement, in the sense that the things that people will do in the pursuit of such currency, social currency, is measurable. Like when they spend stuff on like luxury goods, designer, whatever, right? Those are measurable. That is a kind of, that's almost like the paper trail of what they're doing in a sense. And it's not small sums of money or time that people will spend or energy, right? So it's interesting to think about, I guess. Like I'll take it, you know. I guess anything else in relation to status claim, social currency, or whatever. It's just be graceful when you're winning and be chill when you're losing. I guess I don't fucking know. I'll go do my stupid chud math homework, bro. Fuck am I talking about, bro? It may be Jover for me, boys. It might be actually Jover. Bro, it's like May, but like the sun is out. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go play some like. I'm gonna go play some like copyright-free music. Dude, it's 7:14 p.m. and the sun is out. Like it's literally sun is shining, the sky is blue. What the fuck? I don't get it. How does that even happen? I guess that's summer. I mean, sundown's in like an hour or something. Sundown's an hour and a half. Dude, I can't believe it's sunny out. How the fuck is it still sunny out at 7:15 in the evening, dude? In fucking May 14th, bro. Middle of fucking May. I used to pray for times like this, you know? And then it will go away in November, and the cycle will begin anew. Unless you're in Los Angeles, then it's like this year-round or something, allegedly. I still can't believe America happened to have literal paradise on Earth, San Francisco and Los Angeles, and just fuck it up. They managed to fuck up paradise on Earth, bro. Whatever. Like, find one place in China that's as nice. Maybe Hainan, but it's got like, there's like typhoons and shit in the south, right? And like, it's like too hot all year round. It's not like the beautiful kind of fucking dry beach heat fucking, you know what I mean? California summer type of shit, dude. Or maybe it is just really hot and muggy. Actually, I don't know. I never lived in California. I wouldn't know. But they managed to fuck up paradise on Earth, bro. Incredible work. I mean, if you think fucking American East Coast winters are brutal, I mean, Northeast China is essentially basically Russian Siberian winter, right? There's no mountain or anything separating them, so it's literally, right, unless you're coastal, and then you have the sea or whatever, but if you're inland, right, there's not much separating Siberia. Like, there's no, like, you know, it's just big, flat, cold. So, you know, you basically got Alaska. They've got Alaska, essentially. Except if Alaska was part of the continental US. And had stuff going on. I'm just kidding. Alaska has stuff going on, too. Okay. So this base, which means that... So this is equal to B cross C, because, wait, what? Oh, this is equal, yeah, scalar, because the area of B cross C equals B, C, well, let's use a generic formula. A cross B, the length of A cross B, scalar, is equal to length of A, length of B, SC, C, sine theta. Yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna go scroll on Discord now. You know what? I feel better about scrolling on Discord than Instagram because it's like actual human beings that are talking, you know? The level has gone so low that I feel good when I look at the writings of an actual human being in a Discord server because there's a human that did it. And there's a person who's lived a whole life and identity, you know? Not just fucking chatbot. TS is frying me. Son, I'm crying. Oh, okay. So we have, this is B cross C. No, this is, yeah. Then we have some amount here. And of course, these then form this, 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 this. Oh, it's raining again. Yeah, I think we're entering rainy season. I mean, it rained a little bit when we were playing soccer yesterday. Just a little bit, though. Just a few drops. I think it's properly raining now. 2 days ago, it was a thunderstorm. 3 days ago, actually. I was talking about that with another guy at school yesterday. That would make it 2 days ago. Sorry, that's 2 days ago then. It was Tuesday. It was Tuesday and it was thundering. Okay. Right, because this is B cross C, and if you curl your fingers from B to C, if you curl, then your thumb points in B cross C. And of course this would have 90 degree, oh fuck. 90 degree angle. 90 degree angle. So now we have vector A. So how do you get vector A? So there's phi. From the head of A to the line that passes through the tail of A is perpendicular. From the head of A to the line that contains both the head and tail. Okay. Identify line that runs forever along B cross C. So let's say vector, we have vector B cross C. Let's say this is this, then line would be line. Phi is theta, is angle between line and A. So we have A cos phi. Yeah. What? Is the length of A times oh no. I don't know what this means. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's fucking raining, dude. Dude, I should take my umbrella to school tomorrow. High key. I got away with it last time, bro, but it's gonna fucking rain one of these days. Bro. Damn, it'd be raining, bro. I'm not doing my homework, bro. My Sonnies of academic progress. Let's put them on. Wait, what? And that's minus, right? Yeah, minus a2 determinant for a1, b1, b3, c1, c3. Oh my god, I'm doom scrolling. But at least I'm looking at human stuff. Dude, how the fuck am I gonna get to fucking 3D shapes by tomorrow, bro? I think it might be Jover for me. Right, because I have that B pointing out that it curls towards C. So this is going to be B cross C. And then we're going to have... Oh, I shouldn't have drawn this many fucking arrows. This is going to be A, which means this is going to be phi. And then means this is going to be theta. Let's do B cross C. So we're going to do B cross C is equal to the determinant I, J, K, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. So we're going to break that into 3 minors. Let's go on my phone again. I love going on my phone. I might be a little retarded, bro. I don't want to fucking do homework, bro. Bro, I don't want to fucking do my homework, bro. I don't even want to do anything, bro. Oh, why did I do this? No. Oh. Wait. That's 1 0 1 0. This is gonna be 1 0 0 0. This is gonna be 1 1 0 1. This is easier to crunch. Yeah. So that we have I 0 minus 0 minus j hat of 0 minus 0 plus k hat of 1 minus 0, which equals to k hat. Bx cross C has to be perpendicular to both B and C, both B and C lie in the XY plane so that right, we have what? Something here and something here, so that this would make sense as a cross product. Right. If I have this as a plane, let's say we have something like this, then we have this coming out as a normal plane. I've okay. Exchanging two rows changes the sign of the determinant. Moving the top row. I mean, I guess, bro. I don't. Just write out the sides and grind. Real. Rise and grind. I'll trust. Right. This. Because the rules for A cross B, for any J cross. First thing cross second thing would be the first thing is vector components laid out, and then the second thing is components laid out. So if we just treat this as one parentheses, we can imagine each component of the X component is here of B cross C. Interesting, the Y component has the negative sign built in, but only on one. Wait, that's kind of interesting. I guess, bro. Um, hello? Hey, what's up? Hi. Huh? Well, now I know. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Well, UBC has more. Yeah. Mhm. Okay, that's good. Single country. Wait, are you gonna take your son, or is your son second country? He's not coming. What are your wife? Is she coming to China? Coming to Canada, or is she just staying? Uh-huh. Mhm. In where? Oh yeah, yeah, the school. Yeah. In Hong Kong? Expensive, isn't it? Well, I mean, if you transfer here, it's cheaper. Huh? Mhm. All over the world. Right. Is it a? Like after university, you mean? How old is he? Oh, he's getting close to. Is it like an American school or British school? Like what's the? Oh, Ivy. Yes, yes, yes. That's pretty good. Like you. Yeah. Yeah, like investment visa kind of thing. Yeah. Right. What's that? Education sucks, right? Do you know where your son wants to study? Do you know like which city? Will he stay around Toronto? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hello, hello. We can talk outside. We can chat outside. Yeah, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. Wait, did you need anything inside or no? Okay, okay, okay. Wait, you were saying? No, let's chat over here. You're saying your son wants to stay in Hong Kong for like the. Yeah. I think I've seen before. Like videos online too. He's probably like engineering then. Yeah. So is he trying to do the like HKU or 2HK version? Hard. I was gonna say it's very. think my parents had me apply actually after high school, and they didn't accept me. Well, none of them actually. None of them. Yeah. They had me apply to like CUHK, HKU. Those are the big ones. HKUSD, and then there's some others, but none of them. Yeah. The big ones. I think. I mean, he's IB, right? So you can you're gonna. Part of the problem was I didn't do any like IB or APs, so I didn't have anything to show. I only did BC, like local school stuff. So I didn't have anything to show to university. So. That's okay. Because some of my when I work in Hong Kong, some of my colleagues especially SFU, well, of course, they are also better back then. They are work in Hong Kong, but they study university. How's the time? So you kind of stay in Canada. Because one time I had a we have a lot of discussion about education. He said, he asked me any idea in the future, any job opportunity. Last week. But who's oh, would she say that I was asking her? Wait, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Sorry. So that's what in the future, kind of the opportunity in Hong Kong or your opinion. Your opinions on Canada. Yeah. I say that opportunity in the East. So more. Canada too. More. Before, so said, but in the future, how will change? Maybe. Really? I don't think so. Do you have any idea of some marketing? You try to import the EVs. But the point is that if it's true, if you put the whole car, you put accessory in the company and it's a factory, then if it's a track, then it's a more job, maybe. And I heard of some who work in this, they say that these are the job the cars that they develop from China, they have to move from manufacturing to sorry, you know who's this guy? My friend who's a configuration. He said he now have a discussion with his client. The client would like it to set up a new manufacturing in Canada. Oh, does he do like industrial real estate? Even no family. Real estate. It's good. That's good. It's yeah. The discussion is China. But China capital. Maybe. What was that in you? Science. Science. Yeah. Energy industry. I'm not confident. I mean, hopefully. Honestly, I think you asked me like where I would stay. And the answer is if we didn't move here in 2006 and I had to pay rent as well, like I'd probably leave. I don't know where I'd go, but I wouldn't stay here. I'll be honest with you. I don't know, but I'd probably leave because it's so expensive to live here. Yeah. To go back to China. Maybe. How are the Chinese back? So China's people very good. Very good. Because I probably said the conversation is not creative and the vision is not good. But sounds okay. I do, right? Even his last year the English teacher is a Canadian. Yeah, I you know in his school a lot of parents day and I talk to his teacher, the Canadian guy. Yeah, I mean, some country. Yeah, the country is there was only Chinese instruction. Wait, really? Wow. So like, if you live in Hong Kong, Cantonese people. I had two certifications. Like Mandarin? I think
That's really interesting. So in addition to trying to build options, yeah, very cool. That's very common. Right, right, of course, that makes sense. Wait, so do these people IB like at that school? They talk about American or kind of British? What is that? Oh, mix. It's all over, right? Oh, Berkeley. Yeah. Yeah, little sausage in. I think probably like 6 feet tall, maybe not him, but similar. That's true. They definitely have to do results this year. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes sense. They'll be living in Canada. And you're done your studies after that, right? Would your wife want to come to Canada or not? But if you have a work permit, she has the right to work permit, or you she's eligible or she's entitled to a oh no, sorry, wait, work permit is sponsored from your employer. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, eligible. That's good. That's good for her. Oh, the company and the company? Oh, very cool. What's it called? Oh, the energy sector. I bet that's oil and gas and eventually. Maybe. You know, when we moved to Canada, we first came and we rented like a one bedroom apartment as well in Burnaby, and that's how my parents got started. Yeah, but it was different. It was better back then. We paid like 500 a month. Paid that.
Oh, it was lower.
Not too bad. Honestly, man.
That's okay, but the time is just something because something is like the basic rate one for two mobile the other not maybe 3,500.
It's a funny picture.
But you
Yeah.
can have
Hard part.
you go
That's good.
Indoor.
That's
Indoor.
good. Okay. Indoor. Okay.
I can look at half a year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
And also you know it's the parking space. So you need to buy a car.
Reserve, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Number here. So much.
Hey, you get value for your money then. That's good.
Just
Yeah. I mean, if she moved here though, she could stay there as well, right? You get to get a little more value out of your rent, maybe. She'll make more money, right? $2 million probably. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that's up to your wife, right? That's her decision. But
if you move to my wife and my wife will keep the chance to move to somehow to maybe I will buy a house maybe
hmm. Yeah, my sister's friend recently.
Oh, your sister she lives in Canada or
Hong Kong.
She's in Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. She lives in Hong
She
Kong?
was just visiting us.
Yeah. She's visiting for America.
Yeah.
Oh, she lives in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
She was over your sister also working.
Yeah.
Oh.
But her friend recently bought a place to put the metric, so it's still possible.
What you have?
Yeah, 1 bedroom.
One bedroom.
It's like $1 million.
Yeah.
But it's still possible.
Which
Mexico?
there's a lot of the new one.
I don't. I think it's new. She didn't tell me more. But
There's a lot. I've seen a lot of high school. There's the school I study. Also, I work there. For girl, it's actually
right.
So I see a lot of gold color, black color.
Yeah.
Black mahogany.
There's a lot of new housing being built there. Or no?
Near Denver.
Okay.
Denver's a lot of apartment there. Better. Loki also a lot of apartment there.
That's good. Hey, that's good. At least they're doing something about the housing problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes me unhappy to think about it, but it's still possible. So you can still do it in 2026.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice child. Nice to meet you. Nice to play together.
Yeah. Did you forget anything there, or do you want to check?
I think I moved on.
Okay. You can text me later if you need.
Yeah. That will be in case any like say like
If I see it, I'll get on.
I see you see this message. Thank you. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They don't have anything for the I don't know. Oh, some of my friends asked me to join that happy birthday morning. And which just makes sure which means I forgot the name of this
Is it mirror?
I forgot the name of this go to next to which was
Which says they have mirror?
yeah.
The mirror 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, exactly. Get the
Studios.
Yeah, this with the I forgot the name of this village.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend maybe the join it's okay. And every Monday morning I will I come back Hong Kong this very much to talk to.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I love the virus.
Thank you. Yeah. Every Monday, what time Monday morning?
It's 1 to 10. I'm not sure I'm not joining that. So far I'm not joining that. I'm not sure. Because I don't have the years.
If you could join you in the future. Maybe. Okay. Because I've been looking around. I think I told you I play pickup. I've been joining some like Facebook groups to try and find. Me and my friend were looking at like just places to play pickup around Vancouver. So last time I went to. Oh God, I went to Burnaby last time to play. It was kind of far, but it was nice. So I'm always looking.
Okay.
It might be fun.
Anything So, let's on Monday, I think your mother told me to present the potential kind of see. I don't know. I think I also make a video and the PhD, a lot harder. 就自己 pace 啊，都 keep 住 pace 啲 pace 啲啊。
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Really, I just have dinner with my friend nearby. So after dinner, maybe a 2 to 3. Now, little next week, I'm not sure. Next week, I need to go back to the master degree. But after the trip, oh, then some more time to end by end of this month. And preparing for New Year, also tell your mom to rent out the room.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's okay. Your mom is a very good landlord, also a very good mom.
I don't know if I'm a landlord. I just live here.
Oh, the landlord.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know if I like that, but I live here, I guess. So.
And you mentioned a lot of stuff in the gallery because I see some things how to set it up, how to set up the decoration, the placing proper.
Mm.
And also yesterday I see the logo goes up and like the cover.
Mm.
But you do a job. I know you watch the video as well. I know it's true. Because sometimes the things are very technical, sometimes it's very cute. You lost you. I do not do that.
Yeah.
Only you react. So you very good. Sometimes you rock him for everything. The same for this shit.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Okay, when you graduate?
Graduate?
How many years?
In 3 years, I think.
You do year 1 or year 2?
I just finished year 1.
You finish year 1? Oh, year 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Depends when it falls. That's 20, what is it, 29?
29.
What's 3 years from now? I forgot.
26.
What?
26. 26.
Yeah. Let's say 2029 or something. It could be a while. Yeah, so that'll be exciting. Or scary. We'll see. Hopefully the economy's better than 2020.
Yeah, it's okay.
Should be.
Should be. I hope it's
Better be. Better be.
I think maybe if you try to, I don't know if it promise to make more job, for example, you can attract more investor to Canada.
I mean,
But the problem is the culture alone is hard.
yeah.
Not people come to China. I don't know you like China or not.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
You do. Yeah. Yeah. Like the cheap. Not the
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, or one or the other. One or the other. One or the other.
You have that sometimes. Okay, number 6. No problem. Okay. No
More delays? Okay.
But China maybe the China work. You see, Benny, he always work in internet base and Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, he always work in Sunday. Sometimes where you go? I'll back in office. Damn. It's very hard job. Even in the even on telephone or office, everything with China 14.
Damn.
Yeah. It's very hard.
Yeah.
Even we also prepare the English message. English is good. Yeah, shape
Out of 7. We would do good having you like that here. Hopefully. I mean, I'll be here. I'll be living here for a long time, so hopefully. Yeah.
Then after home you did more.
Breakthrough grad school.
Wow. So how long you live in this?
2006.
Yeah.
A little more.
But your mom,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I told you.
Yeah, they moved there a few years ago. Yeah. So.
She told me it's already in fact it's already want to go back after the summer leave. Because she told me something like from this year you guys go back to our
Yeah, I'll see her this summer.
mm.
Yeah, this summer I'm gonna go stay with them in Busan. Yeah.
This summer they do that in
After this term, so I'm gonna do my courses and then I'm going to stay with them
oh
afterwards.
okay okay
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Are you gonna head out or what are you up to? Good having you. Yeah. Yeah, so see you around. Maybe at football or something. Maybe I'll see you
yeah
there.
maybe if after if any potential you will try to message me
Yeah. I'm down for some pickup because I go to Richmond Center or I go to Burnaby. So.
yeah if they want a bit more young energy guys this is a good option
Is it casual or is it competitive? That's good. I love
or
casual.
for occasion people
Oh, okay.
we say that this is a group about the
Okay, I see what's going on. I see the picture. That's fair. Yeah, I think I'll text you later. I think, but
Yeah.
after this,
yeah
we're gonna wait for